In January, I announced in my beauty resolutions video that I was going au naturale. Find out about my journey thus far next. Hey everybody, welcome to a new series on my channel called The Transition Diaries, Confessions of a Chick Going Au Naturale. Like I said, some of you might remember, I've decided to go natural and no longer relax my hair, so I'm just talking about the journey thus far, or my first month since I've announced that I will no longer be relaxing my hair. The most challenging thing this month, I would say, has been detangling, because detangling a lot of work. The best way I can describe it is like these two girls living in a dorm room and they don't like each other and they're constantly fighting, but they're sharing the same space. And I'm the dorm director and I have to come up there and say, hey, y'all need to break it up. Y'all need to get along. So detangling has been pretty tough. Now I'm about, I think this Saturday will be about 10 weeks post relaxer. The last time I got a relaxer was December 15th. So this would be about the time I would start to make my appointment to get my relaxer done. But since I'm transitioning, I can't do that. So it's getting kind of packed in here, but I just had to really sit down and take the time to detangle. But detangling has been the hardest part, in also kind of blending the hair and making it look nice, because the textures are different. You have like this bone straight hair here, and then my roots, which I'm sure you probably can't see, are kind of puffy. You can't really see the curl pattern just yet, but two different textures that don't get along but occupying the same space. Kind of crazy. What I've found that has really helped me kind of conceal the fact that I'm transitioning and help me not look so cray-cray has been half wigs. This is a half wig that I have on. Now the front, this is my hair, so this is all me. But back here is not me. This is somebody else. And what I have on is a half wig from Free Tress. It says Free Tress Full Cap, and it's FC-366 Sophia Girl in the color 2B. Hopefully you can see that. And I really like it because that way half my hair is covered up by this half wig, and then I have my hair out, and it blends really nice and it looks like mine. It's a believable length. I love the curls. It just helps to kind of make things look effortless, even though when you're transitioning, it's a lot of work. So would definitely recommend picking this up. And I think it's a great alternative. Let's say if you don't have the money to get a sew-in, or you just don't want to get a sew-in, like with me, I want to still have access to kind of condition and learn about my natural hair. These are really affordable. I think this was like $19.99, and you can wear it and still kind of put your hair over it, and it blends pretty nicely. This month is research, so I just want to take the time to say thank you to all those who've made natural hair videos, because I probably have watched you. More likely I have, because I've watched so many videos over the past month, and I think that's the great thing about going natural right now is there's so much information out there, and so many people willing to share their tips and to actually be able to see it be done and being done, and see that, hey, you know, this is something that can be accomplished, and you know, women are helping other women by giving great tips and advice has been really helpful. So I've been definitely on the natural hair vlogs. I've been watching a lot of natural hair videos. And I also picked up this book, which I think is a really great book. And if you're thinking about going natural or you're currently transitioning, I would recommend picking up Better Than Good Hair, The Curly Girl Guide to Healthy, Gorgeous Natural Hair by Nikki Walton. Looks like that. Really great book. I wanted something I can actually like physically hold in my hand as a resource, and it's great. It talks about transitioning. It talks about the big chop, just styling. It's a really great book, so highly recommend picking this up. I believe I got this for under 11 bucks. Really great book. About the journey is, it's not just your journey. You are going through a journey of learning about your own natural hair. But if you're married or have a boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, they're going through it with you too. So my husband is kind of watching me and going through his own journey of me going through my journey. So it's something that you kind of share. People are going through a journey of their own as you start to kind of change and grow and, you know, discover your natural hair. They are growing and changing with you. So I think that's interesting to note, that if you're going natural, that, you know, your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, are sharing in it with you, the good, the bad, you know. The transition is, I thought that I wasn't gonna want to big chop so soon. I thought I need something, you know, here hanging down. But I've been surprised as I've so early on in this journey how I'm willing to cut it all off because of the detangling process. I'm like, I'll just cut it. When my hair would grow back, my natural hair would come in, when I was relaxed and I could feel it and be like, ooh, yeah, it's time for me to, you know, make an appointment, get my hair done. But now that it's growing in, I look at it differently. I'm like, oh yeah, come on baby, come on, grow. And I look at my relaxed hair as, you know, kind of stringy, lifeless, not healthy. And I'm not saying that relaxed hair isn't healthy hair, because I think no matter whether you want to relax your hair still or go natural or texturize or whatever you decide to do, really, hopefully your goal is to have healthy hair. But my hair, I don't feel as it's healthiest currently, and I do feel like transitioning into natural hair is a step towards that direction. What I've learned so far is, one, write it down. This time is gonna kind of, you know, creep up on you. I can't believe I'm already, you know, almost 10 weeks post relaxer. So jot down those important dates just so you can keep track of your journey. I know with me, I jot it down in my phone, but you get a journal, you know, write down the last time that you got your hair relaxed. I also jot down like my goals for this year. My goal this year is at some point in the year to be completely natural. So at some point I want all this relaxed hair gone. So that's my goal. But also be flexible in your goals, because, you know, if I feel the urge to big chop tomorrow, I'm chopping it. It will go. There's some people that transition for like 2 years, and those girls are warriors in my book. For me, I don't see that working with my texture hair because it's super thick. But just realize as you grow in this journey, it's okay if some of your goals change too, because you're learning and growing about what works for you, what works for your hair. And don't be afraid to, you know, make little changes to your goals. So that's why I've kind of set loose goals, like some point by the end of this year I would like to be completely natural. But if that doesn't happen, that's okay. I'm gonna just keep rolling with it, and we'll just see how it goes. One is to deep condition, because you have two textures duking it out in the ring right here. It is so important to make sure that you keep your hair hydrated. Different things work for different people. Olive oil, avocado oil have been my BFFs for my hair. But don't be afraid to try different things to find out what's going to help keep your hair hydrated. That will really help with the breakage. That has been my journey thus far. Yeah, I feel like I'm growing and learning every day. So, you know, besides for the detangling process, I really can't complain. There have been just so many resources that are available that are really making this journey helpful and informing me, because I'm still just very green when it comes to natural hair. So I'm very appreciative to those who've pioneered the natural way before me. So that is all for the Transition Diaries, Confessions of a Chick Going Au Naturale. Stay tuned for more videos about my natural journey, and if you're transitioning, leave it down below. If you're not transitioning, leave it down below. Do you like natural hair? Do you hate natural hair? Leave it all down below. I'd love to talk to you and find out your thoughts and opinions about it. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next hair makeup haul videos. Bye, everybody.